Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing, you guys? Hope you're having a lovely afternoon, okay? Had to finish up some things. Getting ready to get into a reading here, okay? So y'all, I got a download about, or rather a vision to me, okay? Someone here is like, they're dealing with a lot behind the scenes and they're not going to be honest about it. Okay? They're not going to be for real because it's an embarrassing thing. Whatever this is, they have someone in their life that is no good. Okay? They're no good. They're a snake. They're low down. I believe that someone here, how should I put this? I believe that someone here is falling for the okie doke, and yet still knowing that that's all it is okie doke. It's like, okay, well, I'll tell you this to pacify you this long, and then you'll believe it, you'll go for it, you'll take the bait, and then I'll be back on easy street with you. So someone's lying so they get their way with someone, but see, they're doing everything under the moon behind their back to try and take, destroy, and even maybe unalive this person. I feel like this could be, and just really, someone's divine masculine. That could be it, or someone's fallen divine masculine. Okay? I feel like you want to know the truth in a situation. You want to know why things are so difficult and why things are so hard to come into place with you and this person. Okay? Okay, right about now. All right. I'm asking God, my divine heavenly protectors, my angels of the white light, my spirit guides, and my ancestors, please come through, protect me, and to protect my love lights, my collectives, my soul family. All right. Protect them from the negativity here. All right. Yes. We are grateful. We show gratitude. Even when there's very little, we are still grateful. May all negativity fall away and be returned. Okay, because negativity, enough of that. Enough. It's time to get solid. All right. We walk by faith and not by sight. Amen, amen, and amen. All right, y'all. Let's get into this. Let's see. All right, because this is like that uneasy. Somebody feels uneasy here. Someone knows they made the wrong decision. Someone knows that they're going about everything just wrong. What am I saying here? Forcer. So it's like someone's trying to force another individual to be in a relationship with them. And the more they force this person to be in a relationship with them, the more energy that they're getting from them. This person is tired. This person is sick a lot. This person doesn't know where they're coming or going. Okay? And ignore the loud noise in the background because, honey, these neighbors, they moved in and they're so loud. And sometimes you know what those things are. So, someone here, it's like, someone initially tried to walk away. Let's just put it like that. But somebody here, it's like they keep forcing themselves into their energy. They keep forcing themselves confirmation. They keep forcing their will on this person. And it's like it's dragging them to hell right along with them. Okay? Yeah, so this is not a willing situation. Yeah, this is somebody that's a happiness hater here. All right? If you're not happy with me, you're not going to be happy with anybody. But, see, that's a rough way to live. That's a rough way to live. So somebody feels as though they're not happy with someone. They're happy with someone else. And I feel like somebody's behind the scenes watching. And every time someone gets to that point of, I'm walking away, I'm leaving this alone, this is not what it is for me. Somebody put some type of guilt trip on this person. But either way you look at it, this individual they're not happy. And somebody knows this, but they keep on like pressuring this person, lying. Look, no facts, making things up to bring them back and keep them where they are. You know, this is somebody that knows you very well. Okay, this is not like this just started. This is one of those situations to where this person knows you. And it's like they know these lies that this person is telling them about you are not true. They know you. But then it seems like on a deep level they know you, but on a surface level, it's like they're unsure. But that's what they shouldn't even be in that mind. Because somebody here is just, they're defaming you. Okay? They're making you look like you don't have this person's back when it's really them. Okay? Yeah. Shine. It's like you're true in all this. Your feelings are authentic and genuine for this person. You love this person. But then there's someone here that just continually lies to them. They don't want to see them happy, and they're forcing their way in their life. Now that's miserable. So I feel like this person's miserable. Okay? Energies are fluid, but I'm mainly really picking up on a male energy here. I'm picking up on a female energy here. Actually, two females, okay? But I am picking up on one male energy that is very much so confused. They see how you shine, all right? You mean a lot to this person. You mean a lot. Look at here. But somebody here, they hate on your spirituality. They hate you have insight. They hate that you know anything about what's going on here. Okay? And this also could be this male energy too. I feel like it could be both of them because, first of all, the male doesn't want you to know your divine masculine. They don't want you to know what they're going through. And they hate that you can feel and see it, sense it. And this other individual, they're just mad because you're gifted. Okay? Because you're special in this masculine's eyes. Yeah. Okay. It's some type of spiritual warfare going on here. Okay, we got fake flexing. Okay? So somebody here, it's like they keep themselves afloat with this person. It's all about the money. It's not about the love. It's not about the soul connection. Because there's no soul connection. There's no freaking connection. There wasn't supposed to be. Someone spent their time in this situation long enough to where they should have learned their lesson. I feel like this person has made it obvious in past events that they're really not all what they're cut out to be. Okay? The truth has already been revealed about this person. But yet somebody still keeps being duped and tricked. Yeah, this person's a thief. Okay? Whether it's time, energy, whether they're trying to steal from you, Divine Feminine. Okay? Because I feel like that. I feel like they're trying to steal everything from everyone and get away with it. But see, while they're doing this, somebody can really lose something valuable that they will never be able to retrieve, okay? Let's get into the Union Oracle. Someone's not going to be able... They keep playing around. They're going to be... I'm telling you. Because this is like spiritual warfare. Physical warfare. You know, mental warfare. This is a bunch of effery going on in one place. And I feel like, you know, at this point in the time, I could say somebody is a karmic. Alright? Now take it as it resonates, because karmic's thrown around so much that it's like, you know, sometimes karmic's used for people just blaming it on somebody else and they can't hold accountability. But I don't feel like this is this kind of reading. All right. I don't feel like that's this kind of vibe here, y'all. I feel like this is just someone that's been holding on way too long. And now it's like they're doing things, they're cutthroat, hit below the belt. Okay? Because they don't want something to be. So much so that they're trying anything and everything. Yep. Divine timing is at work here. All right? And someone does not see this. Someone does not see this, but someone else does. You see, and I tell people this, it's like when you have a contract with someone, okay, and you have this bond that cannot be broken, there are karmic individuals that will try and come between these contracts to try to break them. All right? Sometimes contracts are fulfilled with the lesson and they are the catalyst to your growth. But then again, sometimes it's really meant to be. Okay? It's like you and this person will do great things. You will bring each other like eternal bliss. Blessings will be bestowed upon you. And they try to ruin that. Okay? So it's time. And somebody knows this. And now it's going into full gear. Separation and abundance in reverse here. Do you see what I'm saying? In order for y'all to fulfill this contract, you have to come together to receive this inheritance, this abundance, okay? This person sees this individual and wants to celebrate with you. They want to be there for you, support you, take care of you. Not in a way to where you're held down. They don't want to hold you down, but they support you in every which way that you move. Whatever, they're there. That's what they want. But with these lies and things like that, and keeping this person in the frame of mind to where, damn, can I trust them? Okay? It's like they want to keep you separated. They know this person longs for you and wants you. And it's time. The more the time is slipping and they feel like they're running out, the more they're longing. It's like desperation. All right? Nurture, compassion, and that's in reverse. This person wants this individual to stop caring about you. Okay? They want to make you out to be some type of witch because you're spiritual. Okay? You embrace your spirituality. All right? This person could be of some type of religion, like denomination, something here. Okay? Some type of clique. I could say some type of coven. Something like that, to where it's just they don't like when people truly shine and people truly have a gift and people truly know what's really going on. They don't want their crap exposed. So if they can get this person to stop coming around you and dealing with you, then that'll work out for them better. I don't know. Yeah, they want this person to stop dealing with you. Okay? So seeds here. Spring. We're in spring now. Okay? We're into that season. So things are supposed to take place now. And I feel like you know. You hear that tick-tock. Alright? And I'm not talking about your biological clock. And I could be, because there could be a spirit child here that needs to be born in order to fulfill something here. I'm sorry, I said fulfill. To fulfill something here, okay? Yeah. But I feel like this person has planted seeds, and they have planted seeds of doubt in this person. They planted seeds with you. Autumn, harvest in reverse. Okay? From that, honey, I'm getting fall's going to be too late. This person may have been planning something for this upcoming fall, or last fall there was supposed to have been something that was supposed to come into fruition, but it just didn't. The seeds were planted. Somebody here might have stole some kind of money or something off of someone so they couldn't do something. They couldn't move on. They couldn't build. They couldn't invest in you. Take it how it resonates. We have, yeah, confusion and illusions. Neptune energy here. Okay, so, yeah. Somebody's really trying to throw them off of their path, and it's like they're going for it. You know, my question is it that they've been around this person and they feel like they can trust them or something? And so they hang on to their every word? Well, they're messing themselves up. The more and more they put themselves in this situation with this individual, the more and more they're messing their life up. They realize they've screwed their life up listening to this person and dealing with them. They know that it's time, okay? It's like holding on to, let's just say, okay. You know how, kids, they run away from you, especially when they're doing their terrible twos. They will take off. You put them down, they'll take off. Because they just feel that need to take off and just go. But eventually, yeah, you catch them. But before this person even gets the feeling to take off and go, I feel like they get snatched back. They get yanked back, And that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Okay? Oh, wow. Yeah. We have intimacy out here and thinking of you. Yeah, this person's longing for you bad. They want to be with you. They want to hold you. They want to kiss you. They want to share moments and laugh with you. Cry if need be, okay? But they miss you in their life. And this karmic energy, they know that, okay? I call it like it is, and who it is who it is. What did I say? I said this is spiritual warfare. This is a spiritual attack on you, Divine Feminine. They have no facts. A spiritual attack is also in the power of the tongue. Somebody could be speaking all these things about you and it's not true, and they're trying to project these things to you. But I feel like it's getting knocked down with the swords, okay? The swords of truth are knocking this down. All right, but this person continues to do this. I feel like they're spiritually attacking this masculine here. They've been. All right, but see, the thing is that this masculine is not listening to their intuition. They're not trusting their gut instinct. They're not going for what they know here. In doing that, they're going to receive karma too. So it's like the best thing for you to do is just kind of stay away from this right now. Yeah, we have high value in reverse. See what I'm saying? They're trying to make you look like, I feel like this person has you very highly exalted in their mind as being everything to them. They look at you as inspiration. They look at you as if, it's like you're there forever. But this person here, they're very low grade. All right. And they want to make you look like you're just the lowest of the low when they're the one. All right. Yep. Guilt. Okay. And every time this person talks to them about you, they feel guilty. Because there were times that they didn't defend your name. They didn't defend your honor. And that's how they feel. They're like, man, what am I doing here? Okay. Yeah, cold shoulder. They want this masculine to give you the cold shoulder to the fact and to the point. Okay. To where they still receive everything. It doesn't matter how they feel. Whatever. Okay. Well, that's wrong. You can't hold people against their damn will. But I feel like this person is spiritually attacking this masculine. And it's happening because they keep letting them into their space, into their energy, into their thoughts, into their wills, into... Yeah, childish. Look at childish. You know what, y'all? This masculine, They look like they have it all together. Okay. That's why maybe you thought here that they could make the changes that needed to be rearranged in their life in order to take the reins and prove who they love and be who they are. But somebody here, they're pulling a little. It's like they're not doing it fair, okay? Because you got pull on this masculine, okay? But this person also has pull. And their pool is not a good pool, and yours is good, okay? That's the thing. That's the catcher here. I feel like, yeah. I feel like this is just getting to be a little bit too much for everybody involved in this, okay? Because this karmic's sitting back enjoying every moment of it. They're sitting back just like, sipping on their freaking malted lava. You know. Wow. That's crazy. This person attacks you. Even if you haven't seen this person, they still attack you. What the hell? What kind of... You a cold piece, Divine Feminine. You... Honey, you... You really must got it going on, okay? Because this is sad. Okay? We have moving, boxed up, environment change, empty shell. Yeah. Because I feel like this Divine Masculine's been planning on moving, y'all. Because they can't take it. It's to the point of even if you want them, you want them. If you don't want them, but they got to get away from this damn karmic. It's getting to be too much. I don't know if they realize that they're being spiritually attacked day in and day out, but they are. Okay? So I feel like they're planning some type of move here. They're strategizing at this moment. Yeah. Lost. They're strategizing. They're lost without you. They don't know what to do. And like I said, if it ends up to where they've lost you because of this karmic, it's like they're facing the fact of this. And that is part of the spiritual attack here. Okay? It's part of this mind control. Alright? This individual could have been putting something in this masculine's food or drink to keep them on a level of control, immobile. Butterflies, feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness and devotion. Yeah, because of this. Because of how they feel about you. Okay? Maybe this masculine doesn't understand spirituality. Maybe they don't understand the rules and regulations of it. But also this karmic does not either. Okay? Because they're in the background, like I said, sipping on their molten lava and enjoying this. Thinking it's funny. Thinking they'll always have a pull on this person. Okay? They know the feelings they have. It's like they don't feel the respect that you get from this person. Yeah, look, side piece. What's so funny here is that they want to make it look like, okay, Divine Feminine, you know who you are. In every way. This person doesn't. They want to make it like you've come in and destroyed their connection. Like you're the mistress. And you don't even play like that, okay? If anything, you're the main one and they feel like the mistress. How about them apples? Okay? I'm just saying, that's the energy that's out here, okay? This person feels bad they didn't make you the main one in the first place. If that is the thing. I'm not judging nobody. I'm just reading. Ravenous. Uncontrollable desires. Yeah. Appetite for, insatiable hunger for pleasure. So somebody could be using sex magic. Okay? Highly, highly, highly. Trying to keep this person drained of their strength. Okay? Locked. Because they know, no. This karmic knows that they don't have their heart like you do. You have their heart. That's where their heart is. That's where their thoughts are. That's what they focus on the most. Okay? We have justice. And we have, what is this? I can't. Denial. Yeah, okay. Because it's divine timing. Someone's in denial. Someone does not want to give up even though this justice is coming in. But as this justice comes in, there's going to be so many towers that fall. There's going to be so much that's not, and they're in denial, so they're stepping it up. So I feel like Divine Feminine, you're just sitting back. You're just sitting back. You're like, you feel it. You feel this. Okay? You're not anybody's plaything. You're not a puppet. They can't dumb you down. They can't manipulate you. Okay? Because I feel like for a while they were manipulating you through this masculine. Okay? Like this masculine could say, well, I'll call you at 10, and they don't call you. Or this masculine could say, well, I'll do this and do that, and they just don't come through. It's because of this karmic that is sitting here lingering, okay, that should not be in the picture anymore, but they are. All right? And when I say stuff like that, I'm not trying to make you feel good. It's just the reality of the situation. When somebody has played their part in someone's life, and someone feels as though they need to walk away for their better life, for their happiness, for their better judgment, and somebody keeps hanging on, open your eyes. That person does not love you. That person does not love you, because if they loved you like they say they did, they'd let you go on and have your happiness and be with who makes you happy, even if it hurts. Okay? And that's the reality of it. But a lot of people don't think like that. A lot of people want to get down and dirty and do the spiritual attacks and the witchcraft. Okay? Libation. Yeah, equal give and take. This person, man, they might have been planning to want to move in with you or something. Wanting to give you what you've given them. Because I feel like you've given them a lot of love unconditionally here. Alright? Unconditional love. And it's like this person feels lost because this karma can't do it. They can't do it. Not like you. Because it's fake. It's false. It's phony. It's not real. It's just something to keep someone there because they feel like they've lost in life. So everybody else needs to lose, including you, Divine Feminine. Yeah, look what I'm saying. Loss. Okay? Loss. They want you to lose. They want you to lose. They want you down in their energy. Okay? They can't do it on their own. They're codependent as hell. They need someone. Alright? Oh, wow. Okay. This explains it all. Because first of all, we have strategy in reverse. Commitment in reverse. And look, fury upright. Something didn't work here. Something's not going to work. Okay? And they're going to keep razzle-dazzling themselves right into an early grave. Okay? Because that's what's going to happen. You guys, people are dropping around this karmic. This karmic may even feel like unaliving themselves at times. Okay? Maybe they use this guilt trip over this divine masculine. Because now I'm feeling like, no, they haven't fallen yet, but they're about to. If they keep on hanging on to this freaking commitment that's been over. Okay, nothing's working. This is not working. There's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of tension, pressure. And someone's mad as hell. It could be both of these. This divine masculine could be taking his anger out on this karmic here, too. Alright? Because they feel something's off. They really feel something's off. And with this locked, I'm getting something about a phone too. There's something here sketchy about going through someone's phone or something. Yeah, hesitation. Okay? Is it the feeling of going through someone's phone, but you really don't know because you're going to hate what you find out? They may have a locked folder or something with messages and pictures of you in that. Okay, but justice is going to happen here. And sometimes the things you hesitate on doing are the things you need to do so you can really find out and face it and not be in denial. Okay, that's what this karmic needs to know. Okay, they've denied it so long, and it's like, man, yeah, origin in reverse. This is a fake and false situation, whatever the situation is. Long-term relationship, marriage, if they've been together for 6 months, 7 months, this is just not right. Okay? They're not with who they need to be with. They're with the incorrect choice. All right? And in some situations, you would say, let them deal with that. Some of you guys don't want to deal with it. Okay? But accidents here. Like I said, this person may tell this individual to guilt trip them that they're going to do something to themselves. Or they're going to do something to you, Divine Feminine. And I don't want to scare you, but you're protected. But they talk all that mess, but they're not going to step. They just talk and mess. They're not going to step to you. I promise you. Okay? They're not going to do it. I'm hearing their hour of desperation. So this person's desperate. It's just like they're, and this person may be someone that enjoys attention from other men or women. Take it how it resonates. They might be bisexual. Okay? I feel like this person reaches out a lot to try to get attention. Okay? But this is like a relentless karmic energy. It's like they won't quit. They don't even look the same to this person. They have an ugly soul, and it has poured out. And now you can see it. They're ugly through and through. Okay? They have an evil spirit. They're jealous as hell. Okay, you guys, let's get into this. Let's get into the tarot. Let's go. Okay. Ooh. Okay, well, it was meant to come out. It kind of fought me there, y'all. We have the Six of Wands here. Now, Divine Feminine, you're out here winning. You've won this. You didn't know that you had to enter. You did not complete a freaking form to compete. This person's been competing with you. And like I said, with the Ace of Pentacles here upright and the Four of Swords upright, somebody here knows that they're not going to lose with you. They want this new opportunity. They want the stability of love. They want the stability of you. They're willing to give security to this. Basically, all the things that they never gave this karmic. Why? Because there was always the feeling of ulterior motives. That just ill intent. Things not adding up. Things not making sense. But they can't sit there and say this about you. Okay? I feel like somebody needs to rest. Somebody needs to really rest. Okay? With that Four of Swords. Somebody's like kind of reflecting on things and where their life could be with you and where their life is going to end up with this karmic if they continue dealing with them. Okay? We have Leo energy out here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and we have Libra. Okay? Yeah. Somebody here is starting to see how their health is deteriorating and how things are odd. Okay? We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody here, it's like when they get the ambition when they get the feeling that, they're feeling better, they want to move on. And they're trying anything and everything to move on. But somebody wants to keep them in a place of not doing for themselves, not being encouraged. I feel like you encourage this person. And I feel like this karmic looks at you as though you're a very ambitious individual that's not going to sit down for anybody, that's going to keep going forward because you know you got the grace of God moving in your life. You are a blessed individual, and this pisses them off. Okay? Because they know they're not cut from the same cloth as you. Okay? They're a damn dish rag. Okay? In reverse, the Page of Cups. Yeah. They don't have any kind of nothing. They don't have any creativeness. They don't have any ideas. It's just the same thing over and over again. Repetitive process. The dull life. Okay? I'm not saying, y'all, I have a dull life, a person would say. I don't do too much. I'm not out. Because I've lived my life, y'all. And if I could tell you half the stories, I've lived my life. Now I have children. I had children late in life. And I have a whole freaking homestead that I take care of all by myself. And it's like, when you do stuff like that, you get very strong and you adapt to that masculine energy. Because you're like, man, I'm not going to let anything knock me down. But see, this is the type of person here, they can't do it by themselves. They don't want anybody to dream, to go forward, to reach goals, because they are not goal orientated, sorry. And they want to sit there and they want to act like everything's granted to them with no hard work off of somebody else's back. Okay? Yeah. That puts this divine masculine in hesitation to move forward. It makes them feel like they got to go back to sleep. But we got the Four of Wands here. Yeah, this person, This was never a happy home. They want a happy home with you. They're happy. They feel home when they're with you. Okay? And I don't care how much, like if you watching this and you're like, ooh, mess your words up. I don't care. I'm still going to go on because, honey, I'm never embarrassed. Like I said, I've been through a lot in my life and I've been down through it. So embarrassment, I don't care. In God's eyes, I'm good. So whatever. Okay? So yeah, somebody here is like, they want that with you. They feel that with you. I feel like somebody daydreams about marrying you or something like that. Okay, we have the Two of Swords here. So somebody's trying to make this difficult for them. And it's like, deep down, they know this. But the feelings on the surface level is like, who's real? This karmic is taking them through so much that they're doubting people in their life, even the people that are for them. Okay? They want them to just be connected with them, bound to them. Friends, family that want the best for this person, they're trying to get rid of them. Yeah. They don't want them to have this new beginning with you with that Ace of Wands in reverse. No. I feel like friends and family tell this masculine to move on. I mean, there's somebody better, because I feel like this freaking person, this karmic energy here, has done the most. And this freaking masculine has stuck by their side because they believe in being loyal and faithful. It's like, and this is the kind of energy that they felt guilty when they met you, because they knew you were everything that they wanted in a person, and they made the wrong choice, but they felt as though they needed to stick around with this person to prove a point. Sometimes walking away is the only point you need to prove. Yeah, the Lovers. Yeah. This person fell in love with you. I don't know if it was, one time that they were mad at this karmic and went somewhere and met you and realized that they were in love. It's like how they open up to you is different than they could ever open up to this karmic. What they feel with you is intense. Okay? They actually feel this intense intimacy. They feel the real. Okay? Okay, we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, and they want to come back. Things are going to start moving fast here. Once everything is brought out into the open, things are going to start moving very quickly. Very quickly. But sometimes it seems as though as fast as these things take off, that there's something here that gets thrown in. Like, you know, when the police are chasing somebody and they throw them, I forgot what they call them. Oh my goodness. Spikes. I think that's it. And just all of a sudden, and the car goes out of control. And now it's on the side of the road. Immobile. Not able to move. Okay. We have the King of Swords here. Yeah. Somebody here is bullying another person. They're being very assertive with them, okay? And it's like, you know, they're trying to get their way by all means necessary. Crying. Saying they're going to do things that they're not going to freaking do. And I feel like this person is like, they know they're going to have to make this move. They know they're going to have to do this. Or things could really spiral out of control with their health. I'm getting their health. I'm picking up on that very hard here. Very heavy. Alright. We have the Nine of Cups here. Yeah, wish fulfillment. You're this person's wish fulfillment. And they want to bring that 10th cup here in. Yeah, they want to bring that 10th cup. Ooh. I did a reading. This might be a continuation of that reading I did with the this divine masculine is fighting for their life, because they are. Whoever this is, it's just, oh my gosh. 10 of Wands, burden and stress, anxiety. Yeah. It's like this person does something to knock. You know how the wind's knocked out of you? And there, until you regain the air, you're just stuck. Got this masculine feeling like they're in purgatory here. They may be blaming you, saying you're doing something to them. What the hell? No, honey. Queen of Swords here. Yeah, this person's cutthroat. Because they're looking at you and they're like, man, you're independent. You stand on, you know you're smart, you're intelligent, you're beautiful, you're just everything. But wait a minute, I'm cutthroat, so let me utilize that. Wrong. Okay, wrong. They're cutthroat. They're bitter. They're mad. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, because somebody wants to walk away. Somebody's not feeling this anymore. It's like, what are you really doing? The King of Pentacles. Yeah, because this person, they take care of them. They give them everything they need materialistic wise. Love, whatever. And you know the funny thing is, let me tell y'all something. I feel like this karmic energy, they tell this person, oh, you have no love. You're cold. You don't love me. You just don't have any love for anybody. But in reality, this masculine does, but they're trying to they're projecting that off on them because that's who they are. Because this masculine here, they're a very caring individual. Okay? I don't feel like their mother or father, that is, brought them up to be an evil, manipulative person. I feel like they got with this individual and they're Win Olympus. Okay? So somebody knows they love you. Okay? And it's beyond love. Okay? Yeah. Because you're the Queen of Pentacles here. Alright? You're very, like, That's what I'm saying. This person, man, the King of Pentacles is upright and the Queen of Pentacles is upright. A perfect match here. Both of you guys have a caring, loving heart, a loving soul. You have compassion. But it seems like these people that are karmic and they have this demonic energy. They want to latch on to people and try and look in their face and project and tell them that, no, this is not who you are. You're really a hateful individual with no feelings. Your heart is cold. That's because they're trying to bend you to their will. Okay? The Six of Pentacles. Yeah. This person is like they want them to like breadcrumb you, but that's not the energy that you guys are in. And with that, fighting together against this individual, that's what's holding everything upright in y'all's favor. But their favor, they have no favor. Okay? That's why this person is going freaking bat-ish. The Chariot, yeah, to move forward. Yeah. You're very determined, Divine Feminine. And this masculine is very determined. Because we got the Knight of Swords out here and the Queen of Swords. Now, this person, this is how I'm feeling this is working out. I feel like this Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, that's the energy they're in with this Queen of Swords. They're very like, they're mean, they're assertive towards this person. Okay, they're like, man, you need to move around. You need to do something because I see. But then when they see, all of a sudden they're blind. Follow me now. But when this person gets around you, this person's caring, compassionate, loving, wants to hold you. Things like that they don't do with this karmic. And that's why this karmic is mad. Okay, very, very bitter energy because they can't get that. Because it's not meant to be and they don't realize. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords here. Yeah. It's like they feel like they're being defeated by this karmic, by this energy. And they want to defeat the purpose, how they say. Okay? Somebody could have been doing something, like I said, behind the scenes to affect you, Divine Feminine. To make themselves look like they're high and mighty when really they're not. They're riding in a wagon with no wheels. Let's put it like that. Okay? They're doing this masculine dirty behind the scenes, trying to steal. Trying to keep them sick. Okay? We got the Three of Cups in reverse. Because it's like, no, if I can't have you, you're not going to be happy with anybody else. But who is this people? Who is this person to be like this? Who is this person to be in this mind? Okay? A devilish ass individual. That's who. Demons. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Because it's like with the Knight of Pentacles, what I'm getting off of that is that, Divine Feminine, you're over here. And you're doing you. And you're concentrating on what you need to do in life. You're taking care of your responsibilities. You're not slipping on anything. But this karmic, honey, they got bananas all in their path. Just saying. They're slipping everywhere but loose, looking like Mario Kart. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Because they want this. Okay, just as I was saying earlier. Okay, they want this person to treat you like you're just a in and out situation. Like you're just the side. When you're not the side, you're the main. You've always been that. And that's not going to change. I don't care. People have a different outlook. I have a different outlook. If somebody knows they have a soul contract with you, that person that comes between and does every malicious thing to keep two people apart, they're the damn side piece. They're the damn karmic energy. Okay? Especially when you know two people are meant to be together. But they keep doing all this. It's not adding up for nobody. It's not making sense. We have the Five of Swords. Yeah. Bullying this person. Making this person feel bad about choosing you and wanting you. Okay. Yeah. It's like, what do we do now? No, they're telling me to use, what's the T here? I'm supposed to use this. Okay, which I should have grabbed in the first place. So let's get some more. Let's get some more. What's the T oracle here? But I feel like this karmic will stop at nothing. They'll get this person put in jail. And those weren't meant to fly out. They just kind of flipped. If they were meant to come out, believe me, y'all, they're going to come out again, okay? Okay. What's it do? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's flip it over. I'm trying to get it right, y'all, so I don't pick up every dang thing. Okay. We have unfazed and we have love triangle. Yeah. It's like this doesn't bother you because you know what it is. This karmic is trying to keep this person in a love triangle and then make it look like you're the one that came in, or this person has multiple choices, or it's not just them. You got lucky. You know, things like weird things like that. But it's like you're sitting over here. Don't include yourself in this. I'm telling you. Okay? Because it's like they're over there fighting demons. For real, for real. Yeah, crying over you. Watching you. And it's like, you... okay, you're a catch. You're bright, you're beautiful, you're intelligent. This person, they're sitting here. They're sad, they're upset, they're hurt. They're crying. Because they know at any given time somebody could come in and take their place on that throne and be crowned your divine masculine. They can't take that. Okay? And that's exactly what this karmic wants. Okay? So they can keep their grip in this person. Their freaking claws. Yep, reflecting. And that's making this person be like, look, I need to make a move. I need to make a move, or this is just completely going to screw my life up. And that's exactly what the karmic wants. Okay? Huh. And they want to screw Divine Feminine's life up too. But that's just not going to happen. Yep. Fishing for comments. Like I said, looking through this person's phone. Okay? Somebody's a straight up watcher, stalker. Wondering. Huh. Trackers. Yeah, because look, they want to keep them hooked on them. And there's no worm on the line. You see what I'm saying? You want to keep somebody hooked, but Lord forgive me. There's no worm on the line. Let's just put it like that, because I almost said something that I really don't want to say. Yeah. They pull them in with all this, oh, I love you and I'll do better and I'll make it work between us and you don't need them. All you need is me. We've been together this long. If they have kids together, they hang the kids. Even if they're not their kids, they've been with them a long time and they consider these their kids. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like, what guilt trip? And if they're grown, no, no way. Ego, somebody's vanity, somebody's pride. Somebody's doing mirror magic too. Somebody's doing vanity magic. The hell? Yep, look at here, bad karma. Woo! Somebody gonna get some bad karma here, messing around, playing these games. Alright, they're getting it now. They're getting it now. They're getting the hint. Okay? Because this masculine is like, Oh my gosh. You know when you're like watching somebody and you told them what to do and like they just making you mad because you're like, oh my God, would you stop? I told you what to do. I told you which way to go, but you keep going the wrong way. You know how people get mad when you're playing a game online with them? You're like, I told you to go here and open up that chest. And they didn't. Look, karmic friends, karmic attachments. Mm-hmm. That's sad, y'all. That's sad, baby. Oh, goodness. I'm praying. Praying for y'all. Scarcity tactics here. Yeah, trying to scare this masculine into staying with different things that they're saying. Having a sudden outburst, emotional outburst, so they won't leave them. I could just see somebody crying, talking about don't leave them when they feel like they're going to do something that they don't want to do. People like that need help. Because it's not that serious. I mean, not going to happen. Not going to happen. Yep, carless. This person can depend on this individual to give them rides to and from work or wherever they need to go. And they know if this person leaves, they're not going to have any transportation. You know, they may be able to use the car sometime. Or this masculine gave them a car they want to take back. Okay? Yep. Because this is what they do all day long, 24/7. 365. I don't know. It's just like they get off doing this and they think it's freaking cute. They laugh with their little friends and stuff, not realizing their little friends is laughing behind their back because they're like, watch when this explodes in their face. Watch. So the karmic friends aren't even their friends. That's why that karmic friends came out there too. They're not even their friends. They're like, man, whatever. Because they know this person has problems. They may know about their childhood and why they have problems. They may know that they have some type of illness here. And they're trying to just keep people against their will in their life. Yeah, their friends aren't their friends. Their friends think they're freaking bat-ish crazy. Okay? Let's get into the Hidden Truth Oracle here. Oh, okay. We have just being near you is intoxicating. Okay? I hid who I really am from you. And I left when I saw you with someone else. And that's in reverse. So you're not with anyone else. I feel like this karmic said that you were with someone else here. So it really discouraged this person and made them feel some type of way. Maybe they have told you like, oh, I'm not the only one in your life. You know, Divine Feminine, the way things are going with this person here, I'm going to keep it real. I wouldn't blame you if you had somebody you were talking to. Because what is this? Now look at this. And this karmic's all like, well, I hid from Divine Masculine who I really was. I wasn't my true, authentic self. You know, I'm off balance emotionally. Maybe I shouldn't be concentrating on being in a relationship. I need to concentrate on keeping myself out the nutty bin. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because somebody here, they don't have it all. And they're making this person feel like they're going crazy. I wonder if you are happy without me. I know it's backwards, but I want you to see that, okay? I wonder if you are happy without me. I feel like Divine Feminine, that might be your vibe. That might be you coming through here. Because you're like, because you going through it, baby. I regret lying to you. Yeah, so it's like everything's getting ready to be illuminated here and shown through that it's all an illusion. There's so much spiritual warfare going on right now. Illusions, attacks, trying to do anything and everything to keep you away from this person. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yeah, laying there longing. I wish I could take back my words. So it's like Divine Feminine, maybe sometimes you wish, if you told this Divine Masculine you love them, you wish you wouldn't have said that maybe. And maybe this could be the karmic sitting here, wishing they never lied because they know they're going to get caught up. Some of this may end up in court. Just to be honest, spiritual court or physical court. We both know I am not the one for you. Yeah, that's that karmic. That's that karmic because they know they're not right for this person. They know you are. You've always been the one. I remember every detail of that day. Okay? So there's something here. Maybe this person spent the day with you, or maybe this person talked to you and they felt good about this. It made their day, okay? And they think about that a lot. There's a few here. Okay, I'll be done with this. I love you unconditionally. I couldn't let you get close to me. Okay, so yeah, that's in reverse. I couldn't let you get close to me is in reverse. And I love you unconditionally is upright. So nobody can stop that, how this person feels. I feel like both of you could stand against the sands of time and the heaviest winds and the fires and the destruction and still be standing and still have that unconditional love for one another. When people realize that sometimes you can't break these things that, how do you say, you can break the chains that bind, but you can't break the love that bonds two people together spiritually on a higher level, on a higher frequency that you could never understand. Okay? That's why sometimes people be like, well, stay out of those people's relationship. You remember the old folks used to say that, stay out of people's relationship. Because they going to mess around, they going to be back together, and then you done did all this. That's why they say that, because that's a spiritual attack. If you go back and you listen, just like I listened to my ancestors, if you listen, you can learn so much and gain so much knowledge. That's why they say that. Leave them people alone. Let them go on. Don't get in the middle of that mess. Because this masculine here, they want to be with you. This karmic, they getting in the middle of the mess. Now they going to get some bad karma here. And everything going to start working against them if it's not now. They already feel like they're losing everything. Alright? So it's like they're standing here wanting to lose more. Alright? Getting in the middle of something that's so meant to be. Alright? So you guys, I love y'all. I hope you got something out of this. I hope it was helpful for you. Alright? And I love y'all. And keep God first. See you later. Bye-bye.